Hello everybody, AVT here, and I'm back with another video in my Star Wars Galaxies Legends Beginner's Guide. And today we're going to be jumping right back into the Legacy, and we were starting off on Corellia. So I'm going to go ahead over here into the starport and travel over there. We're going to go to Coronet. And Lieutenant Jasper is just outside of the starport here at the bazaar. Oh, right. Let's see what he has for us. Sort of the same. Do you have any work available? Yes, I will do these things. I can do that. Where do I find Mr. Mundy? Speak with Raul Mundy. So we're going to have to prove ourselves to the CorSec security forces. There's Mr. Mundy. Why are they waiting with you? It's too bad. I hope your goods arrive soon. Wish I could do something to help. You can help me track down the missing shipment. Okay. Get the shipping schedule. Oh, what happened? Just have patience. So let's see, where are we going to have to get the shipping schedule from? Starport Master, Jessup. Alright, well let's see if we can find this Starport Master. Nope, that's a chassis broker. Excuse me, so the Starport Master must be over here somewhere. Minor, the Aurelian contact, and there's the Starport Master. Need the schedule. It's incoming. Perfect. Shipping schedule received. Now we need to go over and talk to his assistant and get the invoice. Oh, right. There's two of them for some reason. I need a shipping invoice from you. Perfect. Now we need to go back to Mr. Mundy. Pretty straightforward so far. Hello? Complete. Alright. So now we're actually going to have to go into space. We're going to need to travel to the Corellian system and follow the route to try and locate his missing shipment. So we're going to go ahead, instead of traveling this time, we're going to launch our ship. Now this is going to be the first time we've actually been into space. Oh, my quest log seems to be in the middle of my screen. So, I don't need this tutorial, thank you. Wow, that is incredibly sensitive. I'm going to have to see if I can turn that down. But here we are. We are actually in our little ship piloting it around with my incredibly sensitive movement controls for some reason. Oh my goodness, that is something else. Okay. So, why is this here? Apparently with 4K in space there are some interesting UI issues. Not a big deal, so we're going to go ahead and follow the transport route and see if we can help him find his schedule. So basic ship piloting commands, this is the first time we're in space. E and Q are going to rotate your ship as such. Left click to fire. If you have a booster, you push B to activate your booster, which we do not have yet. And then just A and D, side to side, and then S and W, accelerate and decelerate. Here is the first point on our transport route. Alright, looks like we need to go another 3,500 meters this way. Man, this is difficult with this sensitivity. A couple more things. If you have something targeted, a ship, you can hit M on your keyboard to match speed. N is going to bring up this menu here. This is basically the space equivalent of your map. And if you right-click any destination, you can actually autopilot to it, which is very handy. If you hit H, it's going to bring up this planetary map, and you can actually hyperspace to different planets and different areas they're in, which is pretty neat. If you have an enemy ship targeted, which I can't really demonstrate right now, you will hit the bracket keys on your keyboard to target different subcomponents on the ship. U is your docking command. There will be additional droid commands. I'll make sure to go over all this in more depth once I begin my guide on piloting, but hopefully that's a good enough overview to get you going for this first mission. Alright, another part of the route. Looks like we need to go another 3,000 meters. Oh, we are being attacked. Alright, oh, they're down here. I guess I am going to get to demonstrate this after all. So as you can see, the ships have different components. I'm tearing through the shields and armor first, and then you'll actually start damaging the subsystems of the ship. And once the chassis takes damage, it will finally explode. So as you see in the top right corner, I have the ship targeted right now. If I hit the bracket key, you see where engine appears, just underneath its name. So if I go ahead and plow through the shields really quick, I killed that rather quickly. That was not my intent. Let's try and demonstrate that one more time without just blowing it smithereens. So now, there we go. I did damage to the systems. I've actually disabled this ship's engines. That's going to be very important for some of the space missions we're going to run later on. Perfect. Task completed. So, if you ever want to check and make sure that your space mission is done, you can go into your data pad, and over here into the data tab, I have no waypoints related to space. So, at this point, I can hit escape, home port, and hit yes. This is going to return us to the starport in which we initially launched. It's just important to remember where that is, because sometimes you'll jump between multiple planets during the course of your space mission. So we'll go ahead and let this calculate our hyperspace route back to home, and then we will land and report back to Mr. Raul Mundi. Alright, now that we are back on the ground, we're going to have to go tell Mr. Mundi what happened. Alright. Full of employee accessing shipment records. Alright, why would he do that? Need to find Tommy Jensen. Intimidate some ragtags. Doesn't tell me what these ragtags are. The outskirts of most major cities. Well, let's drive right out of the city here. Let's see if we cannot find these ragtags he's speaking of. Those are meat lumps. Not helpful at this moment. What is over here? Perfect. These are ragtags out here. Let's go ahead and take some of them out. Only 5 more. Shouldn't be an issue. Three more to go. Looks like this might be a ragtag bunker. Interesting. Fine, fine, fine. Let's take out this sentry. Let's see if we have to go inside this bunker afterwards. Ah, perfection. This is actually where we need to be. I'm gonna go ahead and run on down to the bottom and defeat Tommy. Seems like Tommy was the one who betrayed our pal, Mr. Mundy. Have a cluster bomb, Tommy. Alright, it seems like we have found the missing ship. So we'll just run out of this bunker, and it says at the capital, so we will drive over to the capital in Coronet and hopefully recover the missing goods. Right. So what does it say in our journal? Look for the missing shipment inside. Well, let's see if we can't track it down. Does not appear to be in this room. Nowhere in this room. Not seeing it here. Just checking all these front rooms before I go up. I doubt it will be up there. Does not look to be in here either. Aha, there we go, an assortment of shipping crates. Perfect, now we can return to Mr. Mundy. So, it is in this room here when you come into the Capitol building. It's kind of ironic that the ship that he was looking for was so close to him. Poor guy. Alright, Mr. Mundy. You are welcome. And now we can return to Lieutenant Jasper, having completed our mission for Raul Mundy. Let's see what he has to say. We're back, Lieutenant. Well done. Different assignment. I am. What's the assignment? He'd like someone to find those responsible and stop it. We'd be at the starport. Perfect. So, on that note, I'm actually going to conclude this video for the day. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let me know. And until next time, may the Force be with you.